just coming across my channel, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe for more interesting stories. Had I know Jackson sat in the dimly lit cafe, stirring at his coffee absent-mindedly, lost in thought. The rain outside tapped against the window like an impatient visitor, but his mind was far away, trapped in the past, in the choices he had made, in the regrets that clung to him like shadows. If he had known what was waiting for him on that fateful evening, he would have turned back. He would have stayed home, locked his doors, and ignored the ringing phone. But life doesn't come with warnings, does it? It all started with a call from Liam, his childhood friend. His voice trembled on the other end, something rare for a man who was always so sure of himself. "Daniel, I need you," he had said. That was all it took. Without a second thought, he grabbed his coat and drove into the night. If he had known that night would change his life forever, he would have ignored the call. Liam's house was unusually quiet when he arrived. The lights were on, but the door was slightly ajar. He got twisted. He stepped inside hesitantly. "Liam." Silence. Then a low creak from the upper floor. He climbed the stairs, his heart hammering. The moment he pushed open his bedroom door, his world collapsed. Liam was sprawled on the floor, lifeless, blood pooled around him, a deep crimson stain on the white carpet. He staggered back, bell rising in his throat. And then, the worst part, the police sirens. He was found kneeling beside his body, his hands stained with his blood, his mind numb to process what had just happened. The officers didn't hesitate. They pulled him up, cuffed his hands, and read him his rights. He could barely breathe. If him known he would be framed for Liam's murder, he would have never answered that call. The trial was swift, the evidence overwhelming. His fingerprints were on the murder weapon and knife from Liam's own kitchen. The judge didn't need long to decide his fate. Guilty. 15 years. 15 years behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. If he had known the real killer was someone close to him, someone he trusted, he would have fought harder, looked deeper. But by the time the truth surfaced, it was too late. 15 years lost. Now, he sat in this cafe, a free man, but with nothing left. The real killer is behind bars now. Justice finally served. But justice doesn't give back time. Had I known, he said, maybe, just maybe, his life wouldn't have been stolen from him. But life never warns him. It just happens. The past could not be changed, but perhaps, just perhaps, the future could still hold redemption. The end, and thanks for watching.